हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, हम आपके लिए अच्छे से अच्छे वीडियोस ला रहे हैं। अगर आप हेडफोन लगा के हमारे वीडियोस आखिर तक देखते हो और बार बार देखते हो तो आपकी अच्छी लर्निंग होगी और आपके अच्छे स्कोर्स यानी कि मार्क्स आएंगे। आप टॉपर स्टूडेंट बन जाओगे क्योंकि प्रैक्टिस मेक्स मैन परफेक्ट। हम आपके लिए मेहनत से वीडियो बनाते हैं। सिर्फ हमारे लिए एक काम करो, हमारे वीडियोस को लाइक करो, चैनल सब्सक्राइब करो और सबसे महत्वपूर्ण बात बेल आइकॉन प्रेस करना ना भूलो, ताकि जब भी हम नया वीडियो बनाएंगे या कोई नया अपडेट आपके लिए होगा तो तुरंत आपको मिल जाएगा। हमारे वीडियोस को शेयर करना ना भूलो। आपकी पढ़ाई के लिए हमने एक खास ऐप बनाया है। इसमें आपके लिए होंगे क्वेश्चन आंसर्स, क्वेश्चन पेपर्स भी आपको मिलेंगे इसमें। और इसमें सबसे अच्छी बात जो कि एमसीक्यू टाइप्स क्वेश्चंस यानी कि क्विज टाइप क्वेश्चंस होंगे। आप वहां पे टेस्ट दे सकते हैं और आपके तुरंत मार्क्स आपको मिलेंगे। आपका परफॉर्मेंस आप खुद चेक कर सकते हैं। ये ऐप आपको गूगल प्ले स्टोर पे मिलेगा। सिर्फ आपको सर्च करना है माई बेस्ट गुरु नाम से। थैंक यू एंड बेस्ट लक फॉर योर स्टडी। Hello friends, now learn question answers of lesson number 5, challenges faced by Indian democracy. Question 1, choose the right option and rewrite the sentence. 1. In a democracy, dash participate in elections and get political power. Options are political parties, courts, social organizations, none of the above. Political parties. In democracy, political parties participate in elections and get political power. 2. The major challenge faced by all democratic nations in the world is dash. Options are religious conflicts, Naxal activities, deepening the roots of democracy, importance to muscles power. Deepening the roots of democracy. The major challenge faced by all democratic nations in the world is deepening the roots of democracy. Question number 2. State whether following statements are true or false. Give reasons for your answers. 1. Alertness is required to sustain democracy. Answer. The above statement is true. Reason. 1. Corruption in the electoral process, bogus voting, bribing the voters, abducting the voters and such other things reduces people's confidence in the democratic process. 2. Increased participation of criminals in political process is another serious problem for democratic system. 3. To protect and to sustain democracy, it is very important that the government is alert about all malpractices going in the society. 4. The government should take required steps to protect the people. Therefore, alertness is important to sustain democracy. 2. Importance of problems of farmers and tribals has increased in the left extremist movement. Answer. The above statement is true. Reason. In the Naxalite movement, the importance of the problems of farmers and tribal people has reduced to dissatisfaction, violent measures to oppose the government policies, attacking the police forces and such other tactics are used by the Naxalite groups. 3. People may lose confidence in the democratic process due to corruption during elections. Answer. The above statement is true. Reason. 1. During elections, bad practices are done in electoral process like hacking of EVM machines. 2. Bogus voting is also done in some of the voting booths. 3. Voters are given bribery for votes. They are also abducted for voting reasons. The voters and such other things reduces people's confidence in the democratic process. 4. High level of corruption is done in almost all the sectors. Same is applied in the electoral process. Due to all these reasons, people may lose confidence in the democratic process due to corruption during elections. Question number 3. Write notes. 1. Left extremism. Answer. 1. Naxalism is a major problem in India. 2. Naxalism began as a movement to remove injustice against aggressive landless farmers and tribal people, but today Naxalism has become a violent struggle. 3. In the Naxalite movement, the importance of the problems of farmers and tribal people has reduced. 4. Instead, violent measures to oppose the government policies, attacking the police forces and such other tactics are used by the Naxalite groups. 2. Corruption. Answer. 1. In India, extent of corruption is said to be very high in the public sector. 2. Government's working capacity is reduced due to corruption at the political and administrative levels. 3. People develop distrust and dissatisfaction about the entire governmental system due to delay in governmental work, poor public services and facilities and different financial blunder. 4. Corruption in the electoral process, bogus voting, bribing and voters abducting the voters and such other things reduces people's confidence in the democratic process. Question number 4. Answer the following questions in brief. 1. Which factors are required for the success of democracy in India? Answer. Following are factors required for the success of democracy in India. 1. To make Indian democracy truly successful, it is essential to increase participation of people at all levels. 2. The values of equality, liberty, social justice, secularism should be respected and implemented even in our personal life. For the success of democracy, everyone should keep in mind that we are responsible citizens of a nation. 3. Majority opinion has a lot of importance in democracy. Though democracy is a government by majority, minorities should also be included in the process of decision making. 4. It is the duty of government to take into consideration the interests of minorities. In democratic government, everyone's opinion should be considered important. All religious, linguistic, ethnic and caste groups should get equal opportunity to participate in the decision-making process. 5. Judiciary in India should make concise efforts to make political process transparent. 6. To prevent criminalization of policies, judiciary has to adopt measures like strict punishment to criminals and prohibiting criminals from participating in political process. 7. To make democracy successful in India, it is not just sufficient to make efforts at the level of government, administration and judiciary. Everyone at social and individual level should make concise efforts towards it. 2. What are the effects of criminalization of politics? Answer. Participation of criminals in political process leads to criminalization of politics. It is a serious problem in democratic system. Following are the effects of criminalization of politics. 1. Corruption in the electoral process. People belonging to criminal background can opt for corruption in the electoral process in order to win the election. 2. Misuse of power. A person with criminal background selected as a political representative can misuse for personal advantages. 3. Lack of confidence of voters. Voters lose confidence in electoral process of democratic and may choose not to vote anyone. 4. Encouragement to criminal activities. Criminalization of politics leads to the encouragement of criminal activities. A criminal with political support can abuse the power for personal glorification. 5. increase violence. A criminal with political background supports violent activities such as bribing the voters, abducting the voters, etc. 6. Encouragement to criminals. Criminalization of politics gives more encouragement to the criminals. It glorifies the criminals. 3. What efforts are undertaken to bring transparency in political process? Answer. The efforts undertaken to bring transparency in political process are as follows. 1. In order to bring transparency in political process, it is very important to decriminalize the politics. 2. To stop criminals from corrupting political life of the society, the judiciary has adopted measures like strict punishment and prohibition of criminals from participating in the political process. 3. The parliamentary proceedings are broadcasted on the live television for people to observe out different acts and different bills so we can understand the decisions taken in the parliament. 4. The Right to Information Act 2005 is a huge step towards increasing public accountability in the legislative and administrative ends of the government. This right has helped normal person to know different policies related to the government.
मित्रांनो, आम्ही आपल्यासाठी चांगले व्हिडिओज बनवत आहोत. जर तुम्ही आमचा चॅनल सबस्क्राईब कराल, आमचे व्हिडिओज इतरांना शेअर कराल, व्हिडिओजवर लाईक व कमेंट कराल, तर आम्ही तुमच्यासाठी जास्तीत जास्त व्हिडिओज घेऊन येऊ. आमचा माय बेस्ट गुरु चॅनल सबस्क्राईब बटनवर क्लिक करून सबस्क्राईब करा.